A lot of you guys are asking me in my recent Instagram live stream about my top Disney World restaurants. So today I'm going to be going park by park, resort by resort, sharing my favorite Disney park eats. Guys, I recently checked my YouTube statistics and 70% of you guys are not subscribed to this channel. Please subscribe to this channel. It will really help me out and it will provide even more content for you guys. So please subscribe, share with friends and family. Let's get into the video. Starting off, of course, at Disney's Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. Surprisingly, there aren't a lot of sit-down restaurants in the Magic Kingdom, and the restaurants that I will be mentioning are ones that I have eaten at many times and enjoy every single time I go. There are hundreds of restaurants at Disney World that I have not eaten at before. These are just my top favorites, recommendations for you guys that you should get reservations for, and yeah. So starting off with the sit-down restaurants at Magic Kingdom, I highly recommend as my number one, Tony's Town Square restaurant. This restaurant is located on Main Street, USA, one of my favorite Disney park lands, and it is Italian food. It's a really fun little experience, and the whole restaurant is themed to Lady and the Tramp. The food isn't like the best food there, but as far as like theme park food, that's really what it is. But if you're looking for a good place to sit down and have a nice meal at Magic Kingdom, it's definitely a really cool experience. An additional sit-down restaurant that I would recommend is the Crystal Palace. I have not eaten there in years, but I know many people that go many times, and it is a like buffet style breakfast. It's a character breakfast, so if you're looking to do that in park, and especially at the Magic Kingdom, that is what I recommend. As far as quick service locations at the Magic Kingdom, I highly recommend Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe. This is located in Tomorrowland. I always end up in Tomorrowland for some reason whenever I'm at Magic Kingdom, and that is just the quick service location in that area. It's just like a fun little experience. There's an animatronic in there. During these special events, I'll have little dance parties and things, and the food in there is pretty good. There's a decent selection of options there. And the other quick service place that I would recommend is Casey's Corner, also on Main Street. They mainly have hot dogs and things, but they're really good. There are a bunch of carts around Magic Kingdom to get like popcorn and churros, which are some of my other favorites. There's also little stands and things where you can get like chicken nuggets and stuff like that that are really good. So those are just like the sit-down places if you're looking to get something quick and have a full-on meal instead of a snack. Now moving over to Epcot, sit-down places that I recommend are the Garden Grill. This is also character dining located in the Land Pavilion, which also houses Soarin' and Living with the Land. This is also a character like breakfast or lunch. I've had breakfast there many times and it's been really good. The restaurant is really cool because you're on like a turntable, so as you're sitting and eating, the restaurant like slowly turns, so you get to see different scenes and different characters and things as you go. So that's definitely a really unique experience there. That is really the only sit-down restaurant I've done at Epcot, because mainly we like snack around at all the different countries, but there are so many sit-down restaurants at Epcot, like all the different countries. If you have like a particular type of food in mind, there's definitely a sit-down place for that in the country, or there is a quick service for it, so you can get a taste of that country's food, which I think is so fun. If you are looking for a super unique experience, there's a restaurant inside of the Mexico Pavilion that is themed very beautifully, and I've heard is amazing. As far as quick service options, I would recommend the Electric Umbrella, but that is now closed for the Epcot renovation. But as far as quick service that is still open in the Future World area, I would recommend the Sunshine Seasons, which is also located in the Land Pavilion right below Garden Grill, and that is just a quick service location. You can literally walk up. There's so many different types of foods, great desserts and things, and there's like a big seating area. It is just a great place to be, especially if you're waiting for like your fast pass for Soarin', or after finishing eating, you can just go get on Living with the Land before jumping on another crazy attraction. And also if it's raining or if it's windy or something and you just want to be indoors, that's a great place to go. Now moving over to Disney's Animal Kingdom, there aren't too many sit-down restaurants here either. I know a lot of people recommend Tiffin's, which is a character breakfast type experience, but if you're looking to rope drop Pandora, that's not really an ideal place to be. The only sit-down restaurant that I've eaten at Disney's Animal Kingdom is the Rainforest Cafe right outside the main entrance. I have eaten there before. I know Rainforest Cafe is a chain across the US, so I'm sure many of you guys have eaten there before, but that is something that they have. And as far as quick service, there are some really cool quick service locations like Saltuli Canteen in Pandora, the World of Avatar. They have some really cool meal options there, but other than that, Animal Kingdom doesn't really have many quick service options unless you're looking to explore some unique flavors. That's not really something that I like to do personally, so I mainly have just like snacky things like a hot dog or a pretzel while I'm at Animal Kingdom, just because I'm not really looking to venture out and try some of the fun flavors that they have. But if that's something you're into, there's a lot of great little snack and smaller quick service locations, but there really aren't too many. Next, moving on to Disney's Hollywood Studios, there's a lot of great places to eat here. One of them that I recommend is the Sci-Fi Dine-In. This is something super fun. It's a great experience, especially having that Hollywood vibe throughout Hollywood Studios. This is a completely indoor restaurant. It's super like dark in there, and there are a bunch of tables that look like cars, and there's a big screen and everything, so you actually get to watch different cartoons and little sneak peeks of shows and things while you sit there and eat. And it's just such a fun experience if you're going with younger kids and stuff, or if you're going just as an adult. It's super fun and there's nothing else like it. Another restaurant I recommend for sit down at Disney's Hollywood Studios is 50's Primetime Cafe. It's so much fun. It's a fun little diner, and the waitresses act like your mom, and they'll, tell you to eat your vegetables and blah blah blah, and they just kind of like joke with you and everything. It's super fun, and they have like those like basic like hearty like home meals if you're looking for something like that. And now on to quick service. One of my favorite quick service places at Walt Disney World is ABC Commissary. This is located kind of in the strip between Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway and the shortcut to Galaxy's Edge. With Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, Toy Story Land, and Galaxy's Edge, they're currently open for breakfast, which I am super excited to try in the future, but as of right now, that is a limited time experience. But they do have lunch and dinner menus, and their chicken tenders are so good, guys. I highly recommend those. And another quick service place at Disney's Hollywood Studios that I highly recommend, that I personally have not eaten at just yet, is Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. They have this meal called a Tip Yip, and this is like chicken, and it looks so good, and I didn't get to try it last time I was there, and I'm so mad I didn't get to, but that's definitely something I'm going to try here in the future. And I've heard a lot of the meals there have actually been really good, so I highly recommend you guys go check that out if you're Star Wars fans, or if you just want to try something new. But they do have some basic things, as I just mentioned, like the chicken and like mac and cheese and stuff like that. So if you're also not really looking to venture out, they do have some of the basic items as well. As far as resorts go, first stopping off at Disney's Contemporary Resort, Chef Mickey's right there inside of the Contemporary is so much fun for breakfast. It is a character breakfast. It's just a really fun experience to be in there. You don't have to be staying at the resort to eat there. You get to see the monorails go by, you get to see the Fab Five, and you can even have some Mickey waffles if you're there during breakfast time. I highly recommend going during breakfast. The buffets for dinner time at Disney aren't my personal favorite. We really like the breakfast buffet ones because there's a lot of fun treats. So I would definitely recommend Chef Mickey's before heading over to Magic Kingdom. It's a great way to start off the morning, so you can just take the monorail right to Magic Kingdom from there. Sticking in that same area over at the Wilderness Lodge, Whispering Canyon Cafe has been one of my family's favorites for a very long time. They used to do fun jokes and games and everything while you were eating, which made that experience so much better, and it's one of the reasons why we kept going back. They recently discontinued doing that, but the meal was great. Like, the food there is great. If you're looking to just get away from Magic Kingdom and get like some good food, you can take the boat over to the Wilderness Lodge and get a great meal and then head back over for the fireworks. Highly recommend that as well. As far as other resorts, any resort that you stay at, I feel like the quick service is great. Again, especially for breakfast, which is my personal favorite. Getting Mickey waffles, for example, at Port Orleans, it's just, I miss it so much. Also at Port Orleans French Quarter, they have beignets, which are a fabulous little snack. All the resort's food and everything I think is pretty good. I love the Disney breakfast and stuff, so that's just something that I highly recommend. As far as resorts that I recommend would definitely be the Port Orleans resorts. Both French Quarter and Riverside are fantastic resorts. I'd highly recommend to you guys. Leave some comments down below of some of your favorite restaurants or hotels for other people here to go down and look at for some reference or guidance for some other places that they should check out. Again, please remember to subscribe to this channel. Check out all those links down below, including Disney Park vlogs where I taste some of my favorite Disney treats. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in a new video. Remember to do what you love and do what makes you happy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!